Let's jump into another Dave Day with Standard Speaker Sports editor Dave Sieben. And Dave, huge win for the Hazleton area boys track and field team as they beat Dallas. They're getting hot right at the end of the season, heading into districts meets, hopefully states for some of the athletes. Michael Bradley won the 100 and 400. Ryan Steiner took the 800, and Joe Grula won the long and triple jumps and the javelin. Did not win the high jump though, Dave. That went to one of his teammates on the basketball team.
Yeah, Jeff Panutas came out for the team. He was a standout on the junior high level. Decided against competing in track and field once he got to high school to focus on basketball. And he came out for the team, and lo and behold, Jeff wins the high jump in his first meet.
Well, Dave, if Pittston area falters against Tunkhannock, they'll get a tie atop Wyoming Valley Conference Division I, but Pittston area did beat Hazleton head-to-head earlier this year. Schuylkill League track and field, day number 1 of competition. Shenandoah Valley's Luis Velasquez wins the 3,200-meter run. The Tamaqua area boys win the 4x8 relay, and Sarah Wagner took the long jump title for North Schuylkill. Dave, we're going to hear from some athletes right now. Monoy area's Willie Streisel wants to get his 3,200 time under 10 minutes and get to states. He talks about his head coach Dave Holmes. Then we'll hear from Hazleton area's Ryan Steiner talking about his win earlier this year over Mitch Forgash of Wyoming Valley West, top seed in the District 2 in the 400 and 800, according to our John Eric Poli, who conducted a lot of these interviews.
I feel like for the 32, I'm going to run low 10 and break 10. Mr. Holmes, great coach. He's been helping me achieve all my goals. And I don't know what I would do without him. All my coaches, but Mr. Holmes, he's been taking us to all these races. For my senior pictures, I got a whole row of all the races he's ever taken me to. And there's at least almost 200 to 300.
What do you mean a whole row?
Bibs. You know how you wear for a 5K and stuff. So yeah, so he's been taking me a bunch of those, and I've been running. I don't know where I'd be without Mr. Holmes.
That was actually a very exciting race. I'll give him credit. He was tired after running a 49 400, which is insane. But I could beat him right at the finish line, kind of with a dive almost. But it was really something nice to beat him to show that I have potential for this year.
Dave, the Lady Cougars, they fell to Dallas yesterday, but they have a number of athletes who could be competitive as they head to districts and states coming up. And Dave, against Dallas, Jillian Bookman PR'd in the 100. She also won the 200, and Paige Bonin won the javelin. Paige Bonin we're going to hear from now. She'll talk about this season and her recovery from an injury. And Bookman will talk about one big event for the Lady Cougars.
So far, so good. I have a lot of hard work to do, a lot of pushing, I guess. You know, rehabbing back to my old form.
Rehabbing, do you have an injury or what happened?
Yes, last year I tore my ACL. I had to get surgery in June. It was really rough, but yeah, slowly making my way back.
So wait, last year did you make states on a torn ACL?
Yep, that's right.
So do you think this year, now that you're healthy, you should be out there even further than you were last year?
I plan. I hope so.
And our 4x4, we're going for our record here, actually.
Ah, that's pretty cool. So obviously, what are you guys trying to do with the 4x4 then to break that record?
We're working on our handoffs. We're going to get a faster start on each leg, and hopefully that will get some seconds off.
And Dave, for Bonin, you go back to last year and just what she was able to accomplish. I mean, I remember telling the story last year, but you hear it again, it's just as incredible, and she's had a great year following that up.
Yeah, anybody who's followed the javelin knows that how much strain is put on your knees, like, you know, the run up and everything to imagine what she accomplished last year with a torn ACL, and to go into the district meet to qualify for states and to compete in states against the best the state has to offer. That's outstanding feat on her part, and she was with a great teammate too, and Kayla Merkel through the years too. So she had somebody pushing her, and this year she has a chance to do it on her own to earn a medal at states, and what a way to go out. I mean, but to accomplish what she's accomplished last year and then come back this year, stronger than ever. I noticed she's not even wearing a knee brace this year, and put some big throws out there. That's again, more power to her.
And Dave, a big game this evening for the Hazleton area Cougar baseball team, tied in the loss column, matching Crestwood right now in Wyoming Valley West. They'll play the Spartans at home, and you'll be at that game.
The Cougars have played very well lately. They've gotten solid pitching. A lot of youngsters have stepped up in their lineup, playing 4 and 5 sophomores at a time. Sometimes this season, like I said, the pitching's been outstanding. Getting timely hitting from the likes of Chris Heim and Gabe Collier and Gavin McGowan. Devin Reed, in right field, had an outstanding bat for them this year. And maybe they're peaking at the right time too. And that's again, you want to be playing your best baseball as you're getting into the middle of May, because obviously that's when districts start, and you get hot in districts. Who knows? You win a district championship, you get in a state tournament, and you get in a state tournament again. Who knows? You get a couple great pitching performances, and sky's the limit.
And you can read Dave's article all about the Cougar baseball game tomorrow in the Standard Speaker. It's also day number 2 of the Schuylkill League Track and Field Championship. Standard Speaker will have coverage of that as well.